everybody. Welcome back to the Did I Lie podcast episode. I don't even know what this is. 6, 7. We'll put it in the description box. I am one of your hosts, Julissa.
Fatima.
Nay's here.
Hey. And we have two special guests with us. We have Martino.
And we have Shannon. These are my friends, now friends to the Did I Lie podcast.
Yes.
They're gonna chime in. They acting shy, but trust me, they're not. Shannon and I have been friends for a couple of years now. I think like 7 years or something of that nature. Just another one of my sister friends, my tribe. And Martino is her bae. So they're going to help us out on this episode.
What's up,
They're going to help us out on this episode. And today we're jumping into social media and how... You know, that social media, first of all, y'all, like, you could become a millionaire off fucking Instagram these days.
Word.
Did you hear The Rock? He's the highest paid Instagrammer. He charges $1 million a post.
So what?
I thought it was KK.
I thought it was
Or
KK.
Kylie. She don't get paid. It's The Rock. Number 2 is Kylie. She charges like $800 million or some bullshit like that.
Ooh,
to be like
crazy.
But even I feel like the average Joe
Shit,
now can make money. Like, of course, you have your celebrities, but I feel like the average person can make money off social media if you are really good at marketing. You know,
Definitely.
Shannon is a hairstylist, guys, if you don't know, in the DMV area, but she does travel to New York. Plug. Shannon
The colorist.
the colorist. Say it again.
Shannon the colorist.
There you go.
We
and
gonna
you'll
tag
find
her on
her.
Instagram, y'all.
And yes, we will tag her and Martino because I know Martino's an artist as well. So we'll definitely put y'all onto all their information. But yes, I feel like even the average guy, girl can make money off of social media
Definitely.
if you push yourself.
I actually moved down to the DMV like 4 years ago, and I pretty much had to like start all over with my career and just posting on Instagram. I pretty much have all my clients come from Instagram. So, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's all
And
about
it's
putting
free
yourself out there.
publicity. There's a
It
lot of
really
people who
is.
charge marketing companies. Help me market. No, bitch. Put up a post on Instagram. Shut
Right.
up.
And with
Have your
social
subscribers and followers
Mhm.
help you grow your business.
Exactly. And the funny thing about social media is you could kind of be able to whoever you want to be. So if
Right.
you want to say, I sell cars, I fix credit, I cook, I clean, I walk
We
dogs.
don't even ask for credentials.
Nobody
Exactly.
gives a fuck. People are like,
I just want to see them pictures.
They want to see the pictures. They want to see that you do it well. I braid in my mother's kitchen. If you braiding right, people going to come get their hair braided. It's just
Ratchet
that
or not.
simple. Ratchet
Right,
or
don't
not.
even matter.
That's all. So I feel like if you use social media to the best of your abilities in a positive way, you could get your fucking money. You could get your bread up. That's why we see fucking YouTube, all of that. We see little kids, millionaires on fucking YouTube for playing with toys.
YouTube.
Okay.
Unboxing.
Exactly. Just showing people shit that you ordered in the mail. Like nothing crazy. So if this is the time, I feel like this is the time to get your money, get your shit together, get whatever you want because you can make it happen straight off social media.
Yes, and we're gonna get into that, but let's start off with where we think our social media started. I want to say it started with MySpace. Do y'all even remember?
Oh, I
definitely.
love MySpace.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think it started with
Pick
MySpace.
your top 8.
Tom was my number 1 because I didn't have friends.
No, Fatima was my number 1.
Sparkly backgrounds. Y'all remember
used to-
choosing the background?
I don't
Yes.
even remember.
No, y'all
And,
remember
like,
when
the
they came
background
out with the
music?
Dipset background and
Yes.
when you couldn't put your song?
Yes.
We was
Yes.
ghetto.
Yes. We was
I forgot my
clean.
name. I think it was like Black Filipina Princess or something like that, or Pocahontas. something
Don't
like
laugh,
that.
Yeah,
y'all.
I
I
pretty
was
much
Miss
used
New
it.
Booty.
She was Miss New Booty. Oh my god.
Y'all remember the beefs y'all got into when you had your best friend at number 1, then the next day she looked and she was number 3?
I know. That's how
That's
you
how
would
baby.
tell a bitch. Your top 8. That's how you would tell a bitch, I don't fuck with you. That's
Mhm.
simple as that.
Period.
And ironically, that shit is still around because let you check your fucking following and don't see somebody you supposed to see.
It came from that.
Or let you go to somebody's page and it says no pictures posted and you block.
I remember
So-
putting the background, the song in the back,
Mm-hmm.
the sparkly. I used to always hate all these girls used to have all these sparkly ass layouts.
Yeah.
And I would have some bum I don't know.
No, Fatima
We had to
had
do our
straight
Google.
Louis Vuitton background.
I had Louis Vuitton. I used to have all the ill songs. I remember I came to school and Sinead was like, "What's that song on your MySpace?" And it was Music Soul Child Teach Me. I don't know who the fuck I thought I was in high school with that on my MySpace.
She was
but
classy.
yes.
Right.
So social media
And we didn't
has
even
come a
have
long way.
MySpace on our phone. We had to log
We
in,
had to log in.
unplug the
On the
cable.
computer, yeah.
Yep,
From our mother's thing.
What's your dial up?
Yep.
Yep, exactly.
I got a phone call. You better get on.
Nah, then here comes Marky Mark's smart Harvard dropout ass creating Facebook, and his intention was to pair up friends and compare women, right? It was on some clicky shit. Skip ahead, Instagram came out, Snapchat, all these companies are buying each other out, and we have the three, I want to say, ones that are used prominently
Primarily,
today
yeah.
is Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, but I want to say Instagram and Twitter, and now
Yeah, they're
since
definitely the
2010.
driving force of
Yep.
social media right now.
It used to be the Vine. Like I used to
Vine
love.
videos.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Vine
Yeah.
was popping, and then they had
Poppin'.
what over the pandemic we had TikTok.
Yep.
Everybody, baby, come tell me some. If I never hear that shit again in life, I'll be happy. But that's what people were on throughout the pandemic. So basically, yeah, social media it could be a lot of fun. It could be a downfall because you also see a lot of drama. Like I was saying in another episode, I wasn't big on the like Alexis Skies and Ari. What's her name? Fletcher and Jada Waiter. I didn't really know who those people were. And some of my friends put me
love Jada
onto
Waiter.
them. I listen, the baby and and they be getting into a lot of beefs. And what's crazy is they get paid off for that shit too. So I don't
They
know.
get paid for everything, for views, clicks, everything.
So it's like for me with them, like their drama, it kind of like keeps them popping for them. Like I don't feel like a Kylie could do that.
I mean, but that's just like some of the shows that y'all like to watch. Love and Hip Hop.
Ah, he said y'all.
And,
yeah.
all that girly good stuff. You know
Well,
what I mean?
Instagram started off in 2010, and it was used to pretty much take a picture and put a caption
with a filter,
with a
with
filter.
a filter, and that was it. And then it, spiraled into this whole other big situation now where
Can you define social media, Fatima, really quick?
define social media. All right.
Let me tell you. This is Nene. Let me tell y'all what social media is: the death of relationships, the death of friendships.
That's what we get into today. Because the original intent, and I feel like, and this is where we're in 2020 now. It's only going to get worse, but better.
I think
with
people get
technology.
it fucked up. Like for me, my Instagram is mostly I post up my family pictures and whatever the fuck
Right.
I'm doing with my friends. If we have a little outing, we had a barbecue to be cute.
But I have seen social media do some of everything. I've seen families blast each other, couples break up, come back together. So social media is good and bad. So just looking up a quick couple of definitions. One just talks about freedom of speech, which we know on social media, everyone has an opinion, good or bad, which that part I don't like about it. I don't like the fact that people can say what the fuck they want to say and they can't get punched in the mouth. That part of social media I don't like, because you would never say that to somebody's face. Like, we know that. But just joining together, bringing people together, that's what I see here when I look it up. Just bringing different people from walks of life together, which I've definitely been able to do, because I got friends in LA, Chicago, fucking Minneapolis that I ain't never met in life, but they're my social media friends.
I neglected to say Facebook. I think Facebook is really used for us to just keep tabs on family and friends. It's there, but we don't really use it.
Nigga. She said in one of the beginning episodes, she the girl that she stalk you on social media before you go out on a date. So you got
That's
people
very
like that.
true.
Yeah.
I want to know who you are, because apparently I don't know who you are when
Nothing
I'm.
wrong with that.
Thank you. See.
Okay.
All right.
Why you had to Google my name?
I
Check
You
my
see?
background.
But we don't look at. We don't really use Facebook. I have that to check on my aunt, to check on my family who lives in Puerto.
Exactly.
Like whatever. But
Facebook at this point is purely for your family. That it ain't for
it's
nothing else.
pre-installed when you get your iPhone. It really is just what it is. Instagram, and we could start off with the reasons that people use social media. For one, I think and we could start off with positives, and we could get into some drama. But for me, people are starting to utilize Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to promote their business, to promote themselves, to promote their brand or themselves as a brand. And I think that's one of the benefits of social media. It could go either way, but I feel like If you own, let's say if you're a starting off makeup artist and you build your portfolio via social media, that is helping you reach out to
And
a lot
there's
of
a lot of people who have.
Right.
You know,
Fuck
there's
the
a lot of
Mac,
great people who
Sephora
have.
portfolios, no bitch. Do your makeup, do selfies on Instagram, boom, here you are, a full-blown makeup artist. So I think branding wise via social media has been huge in our generation, at least.
And there are a lot of big people on social media who started out regular degular. If I'm gonna say regular degular, Cardi B. Cardi B was big on social media, and she was able to shift that into a TV, appearance on Love and Hip Hop, and she used that for what it was worth, and then boom, she's this major star.
And
she's smart for that.
About all the staff of Wild 'N Out.
Oh my gosh. First of all, I
They all
love
from
Wildin'
social
Out.
media.
They're
Me
all
too.
from social media. I watch Wildin' Out like it is fucking Def Comedy Jam. I love it.
Shout out to Nick Cannon. We'll follow him wherever
I
he
hope
goes.
Nick Cannon, can continue to do what he's doing because he's doing a great thing. It's a predominantly black cast.
That show is
and it's funny. It's great. They've all been able to segue into different outlets of, things that they want to do. So that show definitely needs to be on the air. Not with Ryan Seacrest though.
No,
Nick Cannon.
we're not doing that. Now you wild out.
So like Jaleesa said, business is great. A different thing about let me start that over. Something else about social media that, can take a turn is, like we were saying earlier, just how you decide to use it. Like me, I follow my boyfriend. He doesn't follow me. That's just how it works for us. Like, he's not into seeing what I post. He says I like to take risks with my outfits, and he'd rather just not see it.
She put the quotes up, y'all.
I don't think I'm taking a risk.
Do you live your life on social media? Because there's people that do.
No, I don't put every aspect of my life on social media because I don't post my boyfriend. Like, people, it's not a secret. It's not anything that I'm hiding, but he belongs to me. He's mine. Yes. I don't like people asking me questions. I get very defensive when people are asking me, especially about something I find sacred. So if people were to be like, "Oh, what Shannon be doing?" and I'm gonna be, "Why the fuck you asking?" Like, that's gonna be my natural reaction, and I don't know why. I just always have been like that.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
I've always been a private person.
So wait. Before she gets started, this is why we have brought Shannon and Martino on, because Shannon and Martino have different views of how, social media could be ran as far as like their personal lives. So we're going to let them take over. Shannon, continue. Martino, don't be shy. I want you to jump in. If you disagree.
Yes, we would love.
And we got both y'all backs.
And we got, exactly.
Despite all the kitty cats here, we want to hear what you got to
hear
say.
what the man got to say.
We're going to leave you on the ledge. Go ahead.
So I'm private. And when it comes to social media, I just like to post whatever I feel is okay to post. I don't really go into depth. I don't, put memes or thoughts that could kind of relate to what I'm going through, because I just don't want anybody in my business. Him, on the other hand, when I started dating him, I just felt like it was a problem that I didn't post him enough. There was a time where I didn't post him at all, but I just feel like when it comes to social media, and I follow a lot of people because, I'm in the business of hairstyling and I know a lot of females. I frequent around a lot of people. If I post him, I just feel like there's going to be a group of people like, "Oh, I know him. Oh, he used to talk to me. Oh, and I don't want any of those type of conversations.
That matter? That's the past. You can't change
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I just feel like I want my relationship to be ours. It doesn't have to be on blast for everybody to know. That's just how I am.
You're trying to protect. Do you feel like you're trying to protect your personal life because you know what social media could do to you and your relationship?
That, and also because Maryland is a small place. Everyone knows someone. And so I just feel like because of that, people talk. It's just too much talking, like, oh, like, I know his business, this, that, and the other. Like, they make it a point to, like, tell you what's up with that person. Mm-hmm. So to cut all that out, I'm just like, nah, I just keep everything to myself. Like, I don't really need, because being a hairstylist, people come in my chair and they tell me the business. They tell me
Right.
everything.
That's the business.
Yes. So
Right.
because
Tell
of
me about
that,
your love life while I do your
Yes.
clippings. Yep.
yes, and sometimes it be too much. Like, sometimes I don't even feel like you should be even telling me certain things.
I mean, but that's average. You gotta figure barbershops and hair salons. That's you know what I mean. That y'all like the therapists.
That's
You know what
that's
I'm
the
That's
saying?
true.
culture.
You
Yeah.
giving them
That's the
hair
true.
culture of the
therapy, in the midst of
business.
you giving them hair therapy, they like, you know what? Let me just spill my guts for a second.
Yeah, I
You know what I
mean,
mean?
and they trust me because they know that I'm not gonna be like running my mouth. Like, I have relatives in my chair, and some may not like the other person, like, but I'm not. They could speak freely on whatever, and I'm just like, okay, well, whatever. I'm just like listening. I'm just there to listen, but I'm not with the messy shit. So
So Martino, you think differently. Clearly, do you post her?
Of course.
when we
I
started
mean,
dating,
I post her
Okay.
he
all the
posted
time. I
me.
was smitten though, to be honest with you. It
Oh.
kind of like, honestly, I was smitten, man, from get go. You know what I mean? She was my Uber driver one night taking me home. By the time, by the time I
You
got
was
to my
what is it?
She
was
Some
an
East
Uber
Side-
driver.
East
East
Side.
Side.
You
was a
party
Uber
So,
bag.
by the time we got to my destination, I'm kind of like, believe it or not, if it don't have nothing to do with my crafts that I do, you know what I mean? I'm kind of shy. So I kind of just be like, let me not do too much. So I just ask for her Instagram, and I reach out every now and then. Good morning, Queen. Or how's your day going? Blah, say, blah, this, that, and the third. And, once it got to the point where I knew I was head over heels for her, which was probably like a month later.
Yeah.
I just felt like I didn't want to lose her in my life, regardless whether she was just gonna only stay my friend or we was gonna become something much more like what we are now.
So why do you choose to put your personal life on social media? And I'm asking for a reason.
Well, number one, I'm an independent artist. I'm an actor. I'm actually in a web series based out of Bronx, New York. It's called Juicy the Series. Not sure if you heard of it before.
Nice.
Plug.
But I'm a tattoo model. I was about to do massage therapy, but
Oh no.
Damn,
No,
you can't
sir.
let him live.
No, sir.
First of all, no sir, nothing. Money is money. Money is money. But in all respect to my relationship, as we got to a point where we knew we weren't going to separate, I was like, all right, let me just throw that in the bag. I just might come out with some apparel for it or something. And then, so being as though I use social media for my platform to expose myself as an artist, as a tattoo model, as an actor, I'm so used to it. Like, it's a habit. So I don't even think nothing of it. I just do it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like your audience needs to know every aspect of who you are, and that's why you choose to just put everything out on the table?
To a certain extent. I'm not going to say they need to know every aspect, but it's certain things that I don't mind sharing with them. You know what I mean?
Has social media played a role in your relationship? Like, being that you said Maryland is small, people know people, I'm pretty sure y'all have friends that know each other that y'all didn't knew you before y'all got together in y'all relationship. So has social media ever been interjected into your relationship?
Yeah. He has 2 pages. I have 2 pages too, personal and for business. So with him, he's an artist, so he has his artist IG, and then he has a page that only females follow.
Oh.
He doesn't have males follow
But
the other
that's-
page because he's a tattoo.
That's
tattoo
for his
model.
artistry, though.
Whatever. So like,
I
But at the end of the day, it don't matter. Let me tell you this: she making it a big scene about only females follow me on that page. But on that page, that's the page that I post her the most on, where all the females follow me. You know what I mean? So it's like, all right, stop what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Stop what the fuck you doing. You see the
but
first lady.
sometimes, he posts certain things like, say if I'm asleep and he can't sleep, like he'll post things for other females to like comment on. And I'm just like, that's not cool either. I don't like that shit. I'm like, okay, well, how y'all feeling? Who's up tonight? Like, or who's... That's what you be...
Who's up tonight?
Yes.
Stop
Who
what
can't
you
go to
doing,
sleep
bro.
or some shit. Or
Stop what
he'll
the
post
fuck you
something
doing,
without
for
his
real.
shirt on or something so bitches can like comment. That's what he
You
does.
think it's for bitches to
Yes.
comment?
Yes.
Or he
yes.
can't
I
just
mean,
post.
if there's a question mark on the caption, he's asking.
So you don't think it's more interacting with his fan base?
Yeah, like
Exactly.
engaging, making sure they still out there, temperature check.
Make sure they still paying attention since they know or they see that I
Right.
post my girl so much. Hold up. Let me make sure they ain't go nowhere.
Mm.
You know, I still appreciate y'all
Right.
showing me love, but I do love her. You know what I'm saying? So
But
I don't know. It's all in how she look at it, though.
The thing about it with certain situations like that and situations that I've been in, I feel like sometimes when you do put that out there, that makes women more intrigued. Like, oh, he got a girl, he could commit. Oh, he can, he
Yeah,
can
that's true,
provide
because
for a
That's true.
woman.
they
I
hawking my man
understand that.
right
I
now.
know that.
Oh,
It
you
seem
a
like
good
they don't pay you-
father? They
Right,
hawking.
you a
Exactly.
father,
Yeah, I mean,
you a
Right.
family man, y'all barbecuing,
Y'all got
got a
businesses?
life,
Yeah.
y'all building this life together. Oh, they probably gonna get married.
Yeah,
You
so
know what I'm
bitches in the past be
Let
like,
me take that.
oh, like let me slide into
Or
his
bitches from the
DMs.
future.
Exactly. Let me see if I still got it or
Right.
whatever. You know.
So I get both aspects, but from a woman's standpoint, sometimes women are intrigued by what they can't have, and then they feel like I can have it, so let me try to get it.
That's
Mhm.
defending her. Let me hop on him for a second. You could correct me because I'm not a man, but a man is very black and white. We should already take it. If he's posting me and y'all already know what time it is, that should be it. That's all.
Hello.
It
But
can
There's no
also,
there's no gray area. Like women, we love to figure shit out
yes,
and make excuses for things.
When really
We
he's
do.
just posting, like trying to keep up with everybody. Like, hey, I'm still here.
I'm thinking in
Right.
business wise, I have to understand that, but also relationship wise, I'm a woman, so
Mhm.
there's a reason why I deleted my shit because
Yeah.
I found out shit. So I can get it, but I feel like today we need to understand sometimes it's really not that deep. Like
But people make it serious. Like if it's not on the gram, then it never happened. Or
exactly.
It's,
People
so-
feel like if they can't see it, if it's not in front of their face, then it's not happening.
not
If you
real.
don't have Balenciaga, if you're not sporting a Ferrari, if you don't have your mate on social media, you must not be happy.
Exactly.
so let's talk
mind
about it
you,
because you don't have him on your page.
I do
So
now.
he does.
I do
Slightly.
now.
She
But let me
does.
tell you what
Does he
happened.
exist?
Slightly.
So let me tell you what happened. So the first time it's like it was an introduction to like about to post to him. Like it was around my birthday, January of this year. I was like, oh, birthday dinner with Bae. And you slide, I had like 4 or 5 pictures up and he wasn't in the mix.
His elbow was
Something like that.
Right,
Yes.
his elbow, his chest, his
Nothing.
Exactly.
feet,
But he was on my
tattoo.
storyline. He was on my storyline, but he wasn't on my
24
post.
hours, right.
He wasn't on my Instagram post. So, and mind you, because he was smitten and everything, we were dating, so he was already posting me and stuff. So people on his end was seeing me, but they weren't seeing him on my end. So as soon as I posted something on my birthday, still, he wasn't on my post. Some chick slides in his DM, fake page and all, talking about, oh, you calling her bae and everything like this, but your bae is not posting you. So what was it? What was DMing?
You looking like a sad nigga.
You looking like a side
Ooh.
nigga, all types of stuff. And I was like, what? And he got in his feelings.
She was like, my cousin know your girl, something blase blah this, that, and the third. And he showed me the post and I was sliding through and it say birthday dinner with Bae, but when we scrolling through them 5 little pictures you had, we ain't see Bae nowhere. And that shit did make me feel some type of way. I was like, damn, I'm the reason. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So
I
was-
took you out, bitch.
yeah, like damn, what the fuck I'm at? All right though.
So let me just say, you can continue
Before
the
you ask that
story.
question, did y'all Google the page name?
Right. It was a fake page.
Yeah, by the time we went back to go look it up, late like
I'm an FBI agent. That shit would have been in Google so fast. Let me backtrack and
I would have been
ping
knees
your
deep in
fucking
somebody's
tower.
But
I
you know
screenshotted-
not
we
to let things
screenshotted
like
them.
that.
I mean, I know not to really let it penetrate, but so far, but to be honest, I'm human. So it did
Yeah.
make me feel some type of way. I'm like, damn,
Right.
they right though.
So you pressed her about it?
No, I ain't pressure
He didn't
about it. I
press
just
me
showed
about
her. I
it.
just showed her the what was said and
Okay.
But because I know he was in his feelings, that kind of forced me to post
Mhm.
about us. And that also made me feel some type of way, but I just wanted to appease him and post something about us. But
But you had to
really
step out of who you are to
exactly
do that.
to
So
do
you
that.
wasn't comfortable.
I wasn't comfortable at all.
Comfortable. She wasn't comfortable a year later. Like we had already been in there like a year. I still ain't touch your page. You know what I mean? Sometimes,
So
and you might look at me.
So that bothers you for real?
At times, but now I'm fine with it. Let me tell you what it was more than anything. I'm like, I be on Instagram, I be seeing the shorties post they little niggas on Mondays, MCM. I'm like, okay. I go on Bay page, I be like, all right, maybe next Monday. Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
It was a waiting year.
Yeah. And then the next Monday come, well, I wait maybe like a month. I don't really put the press on it every Monday, but every now and then I just go and check and be like, all right, maybe next month Monday. Because right now it's not going this way, you know. But I recently seen something on Instagram that say keep it private until you know it's permanent, and it kind of made me start looking at it from Shannon's point of view. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I do got a couple little 3-4 little posts. She posted me on my birthday and shit. You know, we did our thing on Florida.
Yeah.
You know, we went on a mass nothing with the kids, family time. So, you know, I'm
And
happy.
I posted all of that.
Yeah, so you know, I'm overall. That's what means something. Like when we do stuff with family and things like that, I'm cool with that. I don't mind you posting it or not posting it, but
And I feel like in this generation, you know, people fall in love 1 minute and then talking about this bitch, that bitch, fuck that
Yeah.
bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, and they post it all on social media, and it's just you look dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to put that out there because some days, you know, we are lovey-dovey. Then some days,
we bump
this
our
nigga.
heads.
Right.
You know?
It's
You don't want to be that bitch,
natural.
delete all his pictures.
Exactly. I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
All of that could, like a fake page and all of that, did that, like for you, Martino, did that make you kind of be like, I want to take a step back, I want to maybe not post up? Because what the way that plays in my mind, because I'm a woman and I'm, you know, whatever, but I would want my man to be like, you know what, maybe not to like hide me, but to protect me, because that now is affecting her, because one, it affects you. Y'all are partners. So whatever hurts you is going to hurt her, vice versa. So if somebody is coming at my woman or someone's coming at my man, my natural reaction is to protect. So did that ever make you feel like, okay, maybe I could understand, like you said, you could understand why she didn't post it. So did it ever make you feel like you wanted
I
to?
really didn't get to that point until, like I said, recently, but it did kind of make me like, all right, well, let me take down some of these majority of the posts that I have of her or us. on my
And
page
delete
right now.
bitches.
You know, and I'm following people that really don't interact with me. 'Cause, you know, Instagram now, when you go to how many people you follow, and it shows
Who you least interact with?
right.
Yeah.
So I just be like, oh, well, I'm outta
Your
here.
page is private or public?
My music page is public. My Handsome and Tatted page is private.
Is
It is.
And you post on both or just the personal one? Okay.
Okay. So Shannon, with you stepping outside of yourself and posting him, how do you feel like that reflected on just your social media?
I got positive vibes. You know, the pictures that I do post of us, they get good likes. Like they have majority, like really.
So no one said anything like, "Oh, bitch, now you want to post him," or old niggas.
You didn't get
or
any
nothing,
fake page?
fake pages.
No fake pages, nothing.
Nothing
Like,
from your
everybody,
hood, like
everybody's like, "Oh, I'm so happy for you. We love, all types of stuff."
That's
So
good.
all
That's
the
good.
so
Yeah.
the
Females,
response,
females
yes.
only. Her female followers only on
And
her
the
personal page. Let's
and the
be clear.
response is great. But even now that I have good responses and stuff, I still, like, before I hit that post button, like I'm like, do I really want to like post this, you know, because it's so personal. Like, why do everybody gotta know what I did this weekend? And I'm like that even before I met him. Like, sometimes, you know, you want to keep moments that you encounter, like, to yourself.
Or that are
like,
precious to you.
they're
I'm like that
precious.
too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to always have everybody know what you're doing, what you ate for breakfast,
And
all
especially
that
now
stuff.
that people know that y'all are together. You know what I'm saying? Like, now that people are fully aware that Shannon and Martino are an item, y'all in it, y'all locked in, do y'all feel like for you, Martino, since you more of the poster than Shannon, do you feel like, all right, I'm gonna keep it going, like I'm gonna keep the momentum, like, yeah, y'all saw us in Florida styling, profiling as a family, now this weekend we doing it up in New, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you feel the need to keep the momentum up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, your question is, all right, I already posted you. Do I have to keep posting you?
Right, like, but
Got it,
being
okay.
that they
Oh,
now,
not just literally like everything that we do. It's more so like, all right, every now and then, I'm gonna save this, and then I'm gonna wait till I got enough moments, and I'm gonna turn it into a collage. You know what I'm saying? I
Okay.
got that from her because it's like,
that's cool.
For me, when I first started off with social media, I think when I was with my ex, me and my ex didn't even post each other like that. Now that I could think about it, and I think he's like that with me. He wanted to protect me. I didn't have the whole protect my personal life protecting going on, but we just naturally, we've never said I'm gonna post you. Like, he don't like pictures, I don't like pictures, so naturally we just weren't social media people. If anything, we would put memes and reposts, and we use it to be funny and see the funny videos and gossip blogs and stuff like that. But when it came to our relationship, we never had to sit down and have a conversation about, I'm posting you, you're posting me, I'm following you, you're following me. And I guess that was 4 years ago, so maybe it's different now. But I also, to me, so I deleted all of my social media. We just restarted it because we have a podcast. So now I'm like, let me suck it up. Let me put back my anxiety and then get on it. But the reason why I deleted it was just because I found people living double lives. I didn't like how people portray themselves on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter.
Right.
And I know you in real life. You know damn well you don't drive that car.
it's a good picture in front of it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You a passenger
Exactly.
seat, and that's your man's vehicle.
What was that they called Bow Wow doing? What was it?
With the fake jet.
with the
With the
jet,
fake
the
jet.
private jet. It was a whole thing. I forgot what the
And
fuck
somebody
they called
sitting
it.
on the side of him in a different role. I was like, nigga.
No, in coach. Like, this nigga sitting in coach with me. He's not on that private jet.
So yes, a
That's
lot of people
embarrassing.
do front for the gram. I do think that's a part of why I don't post a lot. Like, you'll see like my nephew, my niece, once in a blue, because she's 14, so she's a young lady. So I don't want people really looking at her. My nephew, he's a little baby, so you know, certain things I post with him. Like I said, I don't post my relationship that much. Like, I did post him in my stories, like Martino nicely said, and it kind of made me think. So maybe because my anniversary is next month, maybe I'll post on my actual page, you know. But
why does it have to be an anniversary?
Because I don't feel the need to post what we
Any
we
other
chilling.
day, is unnecessary.
Any other right.
Yeah.
You know, for a moment, like, being that's a momentous thing. This is the longest relationship I've ever been in, 4 years. So for me, that's a big fucking deal. I didn't run away, nigga. I'm still here. Let's celebrate this. So yeah,
That's how I feel about my Instagram now. Like, my previous relationships, I never posted a goddamn fucking thing.
Because you knew what time
didn't
it was,
know
low
what
key.
the fuck Sinead was doing.
Yeah.
And first of all, I know I was with an embarrassing ass nigga, so I'm not posting shit to be embarrassed.
Right.
So with this new relationship with my baby's father, I'm like in that proud, like, I'm proud to be in this relationship. He respects me, we respect each other, our son is beautiful, I couldn't ask for anything more. So I'm like so hyped to be posting shit like, oh, we in
Even
Costco.
though I see your baby father, I see your man here and there, but the baby is front and center.
I feel like because
which
he's
is normal,
the
I
light of
think.
our life. Like,
Yeah, it's
I
normal.
don't need to post my man because everyone knows he's there and he's doing what the fuck he gotta do. Because if he wasn't,
You know what I don't like?
I'm that bitch.
You would
No.
post your man for months. Then the minute you don't post him for like 3 weeks, oh, y'all broke up.
I don't think on my Instagram, I don't think I have that problem because I don't got like no deep nosy motherfuckers who don't know me. My Instagram is very family and friend oriented, so it's motherfuckers that know me. So it's none of that. I don't have no negativity on my page at all. Like,
I don't
nobody
get
questioning
negativity
anything.
either, but I do get DMs a lot, and I'll just tell the story. So the other day, a couple of weeks ago, I was chilling with my man, and someone called me through Instagram DM. And as a natural reaction, he just hit click answer and handed it to me. And the nigga started talking. And it wasn't a nigga he don't know of. It's not exactly. But for me, I'm sitting here like, I'm looking at the phone like, hello? Even though I see the name.
I see him.
I see the name right up
deaf and blind.
But
Hello.
I'm like, hello. And the way it could have really went bad. The nigga says on the other line, so you not going to answer my question? And I just hung up. I just was like, I'm going to just hang up now. But I had to explain it. I was willing to show my man. It was my coworker. He's like, you know how you got friends at work? Like, that's we talk all day, da-da-da. So we talk a lot of like black issues, political issues, ratchet. We talk about everything. So now that we're working from home, nothing's really changed. He'll send me something like, yo, you seen this? Look at them on Steinway acting stupid. Like we do that with each other. That nigga's never called me. The one day in life you decide to call my fucking phone with my man sitting here, you never call me. So I DM'd him back and I'm like, yo, you called me and my man is in here. He like, oh, I didn't even think about it because
you did that in front of your man?
Yes.
So just
he's right. So he's like, yo, I didn't even think about it. And he said, honestly, sometimes I forget that because I never see it. He was like, no disrespect. If he want to talk to me, I understand. I was like, my nigga was like, I don't care. He was dead like, I listen, whatever it is, like I trust you. So if you say it's nothing, it's your coworker, and it's a coworker he's familiar with because we all used to work together. So back on tune. So he was cool. My man didn't mess up our day. It didn't do anything. He's like completely cool with how everything went down. But because of situations like that, or niggas who just DM me, like he decided he just didn't want to follow me. He didn't want to see what I post or what I do. I follow him. We still talk on social media, but we don't interact. And I think I'm on his page from like 2 years ago, to be honest.
So but it's not a tit for tat thing. Y'all just don't post because
we're both really, really private.
Yeah.
He doesn't post like himself that much. He might post something funny. He might
post himself at all.
He doesn't post himself at all.
That's how I was using it. Like,
you'll see his work. You'll see his sneakers. You might see a glimpse, like a side profile of one of his children. You'll see but he's not a social media guy. Like, he's like, just, that's not him. And for me, I'm a social media person. I'm always, on the blogs, reading what happened with who, Megan Thee Stallion, Tory. But he probably did.
I don't see Tory doing that, man. Don't put that blood down.
I love Tory Lanez. So I really hope he did not sue her. I love Tory Lanez. I've always been a fan. Shannon we like to go to concerts. Yes. It's like I hope that didn't happen. But anywho, if it did happen, fuck him then. But yeah, like
he's too tiny. Like, he was part of the background. Right. But it has to be another person.
It's like, something else to it because you can tell something's missing from the story.
Exactly.
But obviously that's how they're gonna play it for now until I guess one of them give an interview. But
hear it in one of these songs. You shot me.
Right.
Even to piggyback off of you saying that he don't follow you because he don't want to see blah blah blah. First of all, I'm going to follow because I do want to see. I think it's okay for them to step out of line on the comments under the post.
He'll like that joint real quick.
I'm gonna
one of those you police.
I'm gonna like you. Oh,
you police her comment. If Duke on her page,
then you just tell me that you finished FBI and the whole profile before you even get to know a nigga. So how you going? I thought you was on my side.
I'm on your side. You right.
Nah, but yeah, like
but
if a nigga
dude slips in her comments. You policing that? You'll be like...
It depends on what he say. It depends on what he say.
He'll just like it. Just like, look, buddy, I see you.
You know what I'm saying? If what he's saying is more than just something natural, if I feel like it's over the top at the least of any bit, I'm going to like that.
So if he be like, let me suck your titties.
Oh, no.
You on there?
They would never jump out like that. Never.
Do they talk like that?
Right. That's
who you know.
Not to me. Shoot.
Not to me. And I get
people know who to talk to like that. I don't think we're the women.
Right.
Who people talking to.
Your persona.
She's not a business page. You never know. Homeboy might be like,
He
I'm braiding
might
my
be,
hair.
It's
I don't
both,
know.
it's
Yeah,
both
on my-
pages. It's
right.
both pages. See
But
what I
you would hop in that comment, or you'll just press her like, why you
I
got?
know. Why I'm gonna press her? She not the one who made the comment. He made the
Mhm,
comment. You know what I'm saying? So what I do is I get off my Handsome and Tatted page and log into Merlin Mascot, my music page. That way it don't even line up. You don't even know it's me. Follow that nigga and watch what he say or do for the next couple of days. See where he be at. And if I see him in public, I'm going to check him right there face to face. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
going
not having
overboard
none.
on social media. I'm not a social media gangster, but I will watch what you do, pay attention to where you be at, and when I see you, I see you.
Right.
Well, no nigga has ever really jumped out like that or disrespected me. Because, I mean, like I said, I post him, we post each other, so people know.
Now.
Well, yeah, now, but people know I'm with someone, so nobody's like disrespecting it. You know what I'm saying?
We've
Like,
been together a year and 8 months, right? It took a year and about
6 months.
It took a year just for her to post me.
Okay.
I needed to know it
Well,
was real.
Well, hold on, because
But like I said, but like I just said, but like I
why
just,
you-
but like I just
Uh-huh.
said, the post I seen the other day that made me understand her point of view. Make sure it's permanent
Mhm.
before you post it.
You
Basically,
needed to see a post on Instagram.
I did. I'm sorry. Like I'm a networking.
So you think your relationship is valid because she posted you? You didn't have that feeling like it mattered prior or even
Yeah.
without social media?
I'm not saying I didn't feel like it wasn't valid because the type of person that she is for me, like she's that. You know what I mean? Like can't nobody really top that. So I'm not looking for nothing else. I don't want nothing else to even think they can come out with. But with her, it was like, you still got so many niggas that like and comment and this, that, and the third throughout the whole year. So it was like, all right, why don't you let these niggas know what you got? You know what I'm saying? Show these niggas that it's not okay for them to keep posting. And of course you can like. That's what the fuck Instagram for. But certain shit, they need to know it's not okay to say. Now, up until the point where she really started posting me, niggas was still hot eye, emoji, blow kisses. All right, that's a bet. I go ahead. Because she don't even know if she want this right now. So I'm not even going to make a case about it. But once she showed me that this was what she wanted.
Was that via
Was that
Instagram?
No, it wasn't via Instagram.
So it didn't, at that point,
it was a
Instagram
whole
didn't
real
even
life
matter.
situation that we
Okay.
had went
So
about.
was that the case for you, Shannon? Because he's saying basically, if I'm not mistaken, that once you showed him that that's what you wanted, then it's a go. But was it a go for you even before you ever posted him? Or was it kind of like that meme he's talking about, where it was like, let me make sure this is it before I post him?
As far as what, like
The relationship.
The relationship?
Yeah. Or were you in it already, but it's just like, I just don't want to post. Like, I don't want to, or was it like, I just want to make sure we lock in, we
Yes.
solid.
Of course,
Because he
I want to make
referenced
sure.
dudes in your page, so maybe you wasn't ready for serious. Maybe you was like, oh, let me still entertain dudes in my page, not starting a rumor. But
Right. I wasn't.
She wasn't even really responding.
Yeah,
Like, niggas would
I
say
never
shit, but-
responded or
That's fine.
anything like that. Like, again, my life is my life. I don't need to validate anything on Instagram. So once I posted him, of course, that's something I was like, okay, well, he's gonna be here for a while. He can stick around. So yeah, like I feel comfortable enough to post him now because I know where we stand. But before, when we were just dating and trying to get to know each other and stuff like that, like I thought about posting him, but again, it was just up and down. We were getting into arguments and stuff like that, and I'm like, well, I'm not ready.
Yeah.
I'm not ready.
Dating was everything up until August when we brought baby girl out here. It didn't really start to pick up until like Christmas, maybe January. Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
We did have that birthday situation where we got a whole message. So maybe right after her birthday.
Okay.
But how she showed me
By
that.
that time, how long were y'all together by
No.
her birthday? No. Okay.
Thanksgiving, you saw my family.
Exactly.
You're talking about December. Like, what do you mean?
After the holidays, basically. Once Christmas came, it was like, oh, yeah, I'm really here. Like, nigga, I'm in the house. I'm putting up Christmas trees and ornaments and shit.
you didn't think on Thanksgiving when you was sitting with the family?
Exactly.
We don't
Nah,
bring
I thought of it,
No.
but don't say it like y'all have never took niggas to around your family.
Exactly.
but I
period.
haven't.
have never.
I haven't.
I
Okay,
haven't,
that's you.
but
That's you.
right.
You have right.
I haven't brought. I don't bring anybody around my family, just to be honest. But I've been around niggas' families where I knew it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I
that's
knew.
That's
Females.
dudes. Females is a little different. Especially, I have a child. She's turning 8 in December. Once she met him, was also like a step.
And that was
further,
before
too.
Thanksgiving?
This was before Thanksgiving. This was
Damn,
probably
so
like
you-
June. This was June.
I was on your side.
Nah, don't let her gas you, because just as easy as we was together, after her child met me, you know what I mean? It still was like tug of war with the relationship. Like
Still
if we
a
get
little
into the
shaky
slightest
for you.
argument, she need a break, or we
But-
breaking up. Time out, I'm talking. I ain't cut you off.
Go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Just the slightest argument, or I need a break, or I can't do this, or you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, this all it take for us to break up? Like up and downs for a whole fucking year. That's what we doing for like 8 months of that year now. Probably the whole year for real. Breaking up.
Have you dealt with
because of an argument.
females who possibly had around Christmas time, this, that? Like, is that coming from a place where you had experience in, where they'll invite you to Christmas and it didn't really matter, they'll introduce you to kids and that didn't really matter?
That's a good question.
Nah, not really, because I honestly I be around my family. You know what I'm saying? Normally on the holidays, but everybody's starting to move to different states, and you know we kind of scattered everywhere, so it's not as family orientated as it normally be for holidays or whatever.
So this is your first time encountering a woman who is introducing you to the child, bringing you around family, and you still didn't feel secure in the relationship? Because that's big. I mean,
Okay,
there's females
so-
out there that, like Fatima was referencing, that
Right.
I'll bring you around mom and dad. Oh, well, I'll have the next nigga over the next day. So,
Okay.
but real females, and it's hard for y'all to
Real women
to
don't
evaluate
do that.
who's real and who's not. You not seeing my kid. You're not even seeing a picture of my kid. You're not coming around family, my sister, my job. We'll keep you away from certain things until we know, especially a daughter, until we know that, all right, he's a real one. Regardless, I might say, oh, I need a break, but you got to somehow be secure that if she's introducing me to certain aspects of her life and that's deep, you kind of have to be secure knowing that she's a real one and she may be here.
But relationships
Right,
are based off experience,
Which is why I'm asking, did he experience that before?
that right.
I've been around families before, like for cookouts, not for like family holidays like Christmas and Thanksgiving. Maybe it's a cookout, or I've been around females or dealt with females that had kids.
Did your family ever bring randos over?
Every now and then.
So
So exactly. So this is
Okay.
based off his experience. So if his experience is I've been around bitches and their families before. So okay, yes, I'm around the woman I love, because he said he was smitten, so you loved her. I'm around the woman I love and her family.
It's smitten
But
love.
not necessarily, but smitten is, I feel like it's more towards love than like lust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Smitten is like
Smitten is
I'm
past lust.
Yeah. Smitten is like I'm taken up with you.
Mm.
It's not a sexual
Yeah.
feeling to me. It's more of like
Intrigued.
I'm
Yeah.
into you.
And how I got into that with her is more so like, cause she stimulate me mentally. You know what I mean? Anybody can stimulate you sexually.
Right.
You know what I mean? So once I started feeling that, I was like, whoa, like this is a whole different bracket of a woman.
Which could be why you felt how you felt with her
Yeah.
not posting you.
Yes,
You are
insecure.
with you touching something that maybe you've never
She's
had
striking
before,
your armor.
or maybe you haven't had it in a while. And that's what people also have to remember when you're in a relationship or when you're dating. You're not dating someone in that moment. You're dating their experience. So if you've never had someone like me that takes you to that mental level, that stimulates you, that you're able to be smitten after a month, of course I'm gonna want you to be like, bitch, post me. We together. We
I'm
in
smitten.
this. Like, come on.
I love you.
It makes
Yeah.
perfect sense. So
It
that's,
does.
you just gotta remember that when you're dating, you know. So, but I mean, I'm
I ain't dating
glad.
no more. I'm good. Right.
Right,
And that's a
exactly.
good thing. You hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's for our followers.
Yes.
That's for our followers who are not in a smitten situation type thing yet.
Entanglements.
Entanglement. Before they, you
If y'all
know.
leave Will Smith alone, man, and Jada.
But
We always end our podcast with advice. So I'm gonna ask Fatima Shanae. I'm not in a relationship, and I'm always gonna say
well, we're
that
gonna
until
kick.
I am.
We're gonna kick it off with them giving advice,
Of
and then
course.
Shanae and I will give our advice. So Martino, Shannon, what advice would you give our podcast listeners as far as like handling social media and your relationship, how to go about it, yada yada yada,
I would probably just say, don't believe the hype as far as social media. Like, just continue to stay here, but make it between you and the person that you're dealing with, and not look towards social media as something that is serious. I don't know. Like,
Be with them in the physical, not in the virtual.
Yes, exactly. Like, live in the moment, live in real life, not social media.
And for the smitten.
Sir Smitten here. I would like to say, just be you. If you're a person that's on social media and you like to post your mate, and that's just how you feel. But you have to realize that everybody is not like you. In any aspect of life, you got to realize the same love that you put out, you might not get it back the same way, but that doesn't mean that that person still doesn't love you. So, I learned a lot from this relationship, and I'm very grateful that God put her into my life, man. So, Mr. Smitten signing out.
Very, very nice words. Very well put, Mr. Smitten. This is Nene. I would say, let's just keep it back to the basics, y'all. Let's do social media. Let's rep ourselves, rep our businesses. Let's rep our families, rep love and relationships and our friendships, and let's really shine a light, because in this time in the world today, everything is so hectic and crazy, and I think what everyone's main purpose is let's fight for that love and let's bring it all back to the basic.
I would say the very same. I feel like with social media, of course, enjoy your friends, enjoy your family, like, have a good time with it. Don't take it so serious to where it's disrupting your peace and disrupting your home, because it's really not worth it. A free app is not worth the headache of going to bed being mad at your mate, or it's really not. Like, just enjoy it for what it's worth. My biggest thing with social media right now, use it as a platform, use it as a way of getting ahead. If you want to post your mate, your mama, your sister, whoever, do that. But use social media as a tool to get ahead in life, because that's literally what it is. Use social media to lock up the cops that killed Breonna Taylor, the cops that killed Elijah McClain. So at the end of the day, use it as a tool to enforce what we need to get done, and not to be like on a serious note, but use it to spread love and positivity. Those stories that last 24 hours, it's amazing how many people come in my DM and say something like, "Oh my God, girl, that made me smile. Oh my God, that, I thank you for that prayer. I thank you for that scripture. I thank you for that positivity. I thank you for that crystal. I thank you for them pussy powders." Because you got to keep your pH balance, together, ladies. So I post all types of positivity. So all of our social medias will be posted. Shannon, Martina, please drop y'all's social medias, because y'all said it a little bit, but let us know.
My business page is at Shannon the Colorist.
My music page is at Merlin Mascot, all one word. I know I say Merlin a little bit different from y'all because y'all New Yorkers, but Merlin, like the state flag.
So it's Maryland
Mascot.
The mascot.
Mara.
So
Maryland.
there are no U's or R's in Maryland.
Maryland. That was funny.
Don't come for me. I ain't sent for you.
So we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all coming on and spilling the beans, but also being real and being positive, because it is what it is.
And they're our first guests.
They're our first guests. So we thank y'all. We thank y'all so much for listening. I hand it off to Jaleesa. Close the show, girl.
I'm going to close it. So yeah, guys, we want to hear from you as always. Share your social media experiences, share your relationships, share your businesses. We'll post everything on all of our social media handles, Did I Lie Podcast. And we thank our guests so much. Hopefully you guys could come back and to share more experiences on your relationship. We still got to do
individual. They're individuals. They're in a relationship, but they're individuals as well.
Yeah, we want to promote. Yeah, I want you to come here, do my hair when we start vlogging.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
These bitches don't do their hair.
This is the only
They
hair you're
don't
gonna
color
get.
their
It is
hair. That ain't
94
for
hair.
me though.
They don't do their
94
hair.
degrees. It is 94 degrees today.
Exactly.
We love y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. We'll see you next episode.
Bye.
Bye.